Yeah, I know I got some schmutz on my shirt. Okay? You don't have to point it out to me. I get it.
He's a dirty boy.
Oh my God. I work at a bakery and I got chocolate frosting on my shirt. It's not poop.
He's filthy.
It's not poop. Stop
filthy.
it. My name's Nick Scarpinato. Welcome to episode 5 of the Too Bad We Didn't Get Into Cars podcast. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself since you're done berating me, it seems. Finally.
And I am David Kabushi Cars.
And this is our...
I have a brand new microphone.
Yes, David has a brand new microphone. He has the same microphone as I. So we have matching microphones. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're sensitive microphones. You can't do that.
Hey man, it was your idea.
This is our lovely host, co-host Vanessa, and that in front of us is a beautiful silver 2005 Ford GT, which is a... Do I hear a round of applause coming from? That's just me. That's just me proud of myself in my head. I didn't name the car or did I name the car last time?
No, I did.
Okay, yeah, because we're supposed to alternate. So, good. I'm proud of myself because I'm, as you probably all know, we're not into car. We didn't get into cars,
except when we drive them.
Stop it! Stop it right now! How dare you?
He's a good joke.
It's a really good joke. Okay, it's a really good joke. I don't think it's a good sign that I started this episode unhinged. There was something that I was going to talk about with cars today.
Dude, Ford makes shit lugs.
Do you want to explain?
Their lugs are horrible. I was working on a Ford today.
Yeah.
21 millimeter lugs. And every time a Ford rolls in, they're always... What's the word? Like they expand after a while because they're just
the lugs?
Poorly made. Yeah.
Oh.
So I had to use like a 21.5 millimeter socket, and and they still get stuck in that thing. So you got to like beat it out of the socket with the wrench because they make crap lugs, and Toyota makes crap rims.
Oh no!
Every time you try to pop the tire off the rims, it gets stuck on the bottom bead.
I drive a Toyota car. I get into that.
Steel. Well, the steel rims. If they're steel rims, they're trash.
Okay. I don't
and
know.
Michelin makes trash tires.
You hear that, Michelin? We're coming after you. We're coming after you.
All y'all people out there who like Michelin because he's the Michelin tire
Garbage.
Man. You ever try to put one on a rim? No?
I don't think so.
Well, yeah, that's a why. It's a nightmare.
Why are we...
They don't air up. They just don't air up. You have to blast them with air for like 4 hours.
That's a long time.
Don't buy Michelins, don't buy Ford, and don't buy Toyota steel rims.
Also, if you're going to work at a bakery, then don't get schmutz on your shirt. Because I got schmutz on my shirt right here. I don't know why I'm putting the microphone towards the schmutz. That doesn't do anything. That does nothing for you. Unless you can hear its secrets. The Michelin Man is made out of...
Who gave Michelin the right to give out like the prestigious whatever award? Isn't Michelin the one who has like the... What reward do they... Or award do they have?
I'm pretty sure it's something that they have in Tommy Boy. They mentioned the awards, but I know exactly what you mean. I think it's Michelin. Yeah, it's like the award for safety. It's something like that. They have the award for safety. Maybe, I don't know, man. We didn't get into cars. Don't fact check us because I will be very upset if I'm wrong about this.
Well, this is the last time we're going to talk about cars because this is the last podcast I'm doing while I still work on cars.
That was supposed to be one of those party horns, like the, but it came out as a burp instead. Congratulations on almost being done at Discount Tire. This will be the last podcast that we record that you're still working at Discount. So, new jobs all around, honestly. Well, new jobs-ish, because you're going back to Dish. I'm working at a bakery and trying not to get schmutz on my shirt. And this is my pink Reliant K shirt too. So I've learned that if I'm gonna wear clothes to a bakery, I gotta wear something that I don't mind getting schmutz on. Okay, and I don't know what that's gonna be. Also, speaking of schmutz, dude, I got to close today, and when you close at a bakery, I don't know if you're aware, but you get to keep some of the product. You get to take it home if they planned on throwing it away, because things just go bad if you don't sell them. So one of the things that I grabbed that I brought home with me was a cinnamon roll. And you're probably thinking in your head, oh, I know what that is. I've seen one of those before at Cinnabon. Yeah. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa. These are not cinnamon rolls. These are cinnamon masses. They're just like clumps of dough and cinnamon sugar and icing, and it's amazing. It's fantastic. It's bigger. It's as big as either of our heads. I had to split it in half with David, and I couldn't even finish my half. Granted, it was like a 60-40 split, but still.
Yeah, I didn't have that much.
Yeah, that extra 10%. It's killer. It's so bad for me. So maybe I should. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna stay at the bakery. I'm just not gonna stop pressuring me into quitting my job. God, I just started.
Dude, you're gonna gain so much weight.
I know. God, I mean it. Yeah, I will.
Dude, you want to hear something crazy?
Always, all the time.
Within a month, there's a possibility I will be visiting 3 states. Because we talked about the Texas thing last week.
Yeah.
That's still, a mystery as of now.
It's still on the table or under the table because we can't see it. We don't know exactly what the deal is.
You know that bachelor party I was telling you about? Or
yeah, for
the
John's wedding?
Yes, we are locked in. We are going to Michigan, a Airbnb.
Ooh.
The weekend before my mom gets back from Poland.
Dude, Airbnbs are it's a good deal. Airbnbs are nice. I was on choir tour one time in South Carolina, and it was close to in one of the Carolinas. There's a beach that is really, really popular. And we, on our choir tour, went down into that part of the country, and we were in one of those states. And we got to stay at a beach house, and it was like 15 of us, and our choir director was there, and he wore sandals the whole time we were there, and he made us hot dogs and grilled for us. And we had just this big-ass beach house on, the ocean side. It was really nice. I sat outside, my bedroom that I was sleeping in had a porch that went out to a deck on the second floor, and there were lawn seats, reclining lawn seats. So I took my laptop out there because I didn't have my iPod and I didn't have music on my phone, and I just went through my iTunes, and I had my big headphones on, and I just listened to music, and I got to look at the stars over the ocean and look at the waves, and it was a really nice night, dude. Airbnbs are magical.
I don't even know what that is, honestly, because I've never been to one.
An Airbnb? It's sort of from what I understand, it's sort of like renting, very, very short term. So it's basically, instead of getting a hotel room, you rent out your house as an Airbnb for people to, bed and breakfast, but on the fly. So, if someone only needs a place to stay for 2 days, you don't rent a cottage or whatever. You just put your house up or wherever you live. I think Airbnb is a website, and so you can list your house as an eligible Airbnb, and then people will claim it for certain days. So usually the people that are renting their houses out as Airbnbs are well off. I assume they have property that they can do that with. So it's basically just vacation houses. And correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am. So don't correct me, because that'll be a huge blow to my ego. I don't need that right now because I got schmutz all over my shirt. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time. You're gonna enjoy yourself.
But yeah, I'm just excited because I've never just like vacationed with friends before. I mean, we went to Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Actually, I don't know why. I was thinking about Wisconsin, but
And like, you know, me and my band go out to have been to a couple states for like a show for a day.
yeah,
But never like a group of us, just like for a weekend.
it's interesting because the second you realize you could do whatever you want, it just becomes a free for all. So it's like the most stressful, like if no one in the group is handy with like cooking, I would say are more fun if you have someone who knows how to grill or someone who's adept at making food, because then it's like you get to spend the whole time in the cottage or the house or wherever, and you don't have to like go out to eat. But it's not to say that you can't have a good time at an Airbnb with a bunch of your guy friends and not get fast food or get that. Yeah, you know what I mean. So you could cater, you could get stuff, you could order stuff. It'll be a good time.
But so that's Michigan. And remember we were talking about the last time I was talking about, you know, going to see Steve Miller.
Yeah.
And Haley, my crazy ass girlfriend, was like, because we were supposed to go to like one of her like cousins' weddings or something on Friday, so the week after that bachelor party. And she's texting me, and she was like, actually, change of plans. Turns out Steve Miller is going to be in Milwaukee on that Friday. So do you want to do that instead?
Oh.
And I was like, well, aren't we seeing him the Thursday, the day before that, at the Ravinia?
Milwaukee.
And so now we're seeing him 2 days in a row. One here and one in Milwaukee the next day.
Oh my God. Buddy.
So 1 Friday in Michigan, 1 Friday in Wisconsin, and then perhaps a whole week in Texas.
Yeah.
In 1 month.
And what? So that's I don't envy you, man. I do not envy you. But it could be a really enriching experience. You know,
And
who knows?
This is the month where my mom is gone, and I said, yeah, I can be home the month. And every weekend I'm in a different state.
Isn't it funny how life kind of works out that way?
More like stressful.
Yeah. So we'll have updates for y'all as we go into the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. So expect stories on those.
Yeah, stories on those, stories on the new jobs ish. I got a couple of gigs that I'm playing. So if you follow me on social media, you'll probably see about those. But that's stuff to come. Stuff for now is also really exciting. I was listening because I wasn't sure. I have a little smelly thing that shoots out air every, like couple hours. And I thought I heard it going off, so I had to just make sure that it wasn't like a fire starting in my room. Yeah. No, it's just, it's doing its job.